Hello and welcome.
Hello everyone. Kay, you have to hunch today because you're a little tall for the way I set up the camera. Sorry.
It's okay.
Shorter than you. You want to do the techie stuff?
Yeah.
Good morning everyone. It's morning here in Australia. It's autumn. It's foggy. Wet today. It was beautiful yesterday though. Today, while Kay is doing all her tech stuff, today we're going to talk more about claiming who you really are as a parent, the fullness of you, and where all those little pieces are hiding. And last live that we did, we talked about claiming our wholeness through the traits that we actually don't like about things that we do as a mother, when we yell or when we rage or when we do whatever it is that we're doing. And we talked about taking the energy of that and thinking of it in its highest positive expression, what it is, and bringing that gift to your parenting to create greater wholeness. In fact, we were talking about dark shadows, so you can go check that out if you want to. It'll be just before this on the timeline somewhere.
Yeah, we just did it a few days ago.
So the video just before. And today we want to talk about light shadows, and so let's talk about it more from a motherhood perspective than a psych perspective of shadows. But
yeah,
what is a light shadow?
The premise is, firstly, underneath all of that, is that anything that you can witness outside of yourself is within you. You can't actually see it in other people if it's not within you. And if it's something that you're seeing a lot of and you're kind of getting triggered by it, and you can get triggered by it in many ways, as in you can get triggered by it like, oh, I wish I was more like that. That's one way of getting triggered. Or, wow, that woman's so amazing, I'm in awe of her.
I could never be like her.
Yeah. Oh, God, I'm so terrible when I compare myself to her. All those different ways of being triggered is an indication that that part in you is ready to be claimed more, and it's something that you actually have more access to claiming and owning, and you don't need to keep projecting it onto everybody else and saying it's not you, because it's not actually true.
That's right. So some of the qualities that we most want to be as mothers, that we truly love, like, oh, she's so playful, or she's so patient, or whatever it is that is your thing, we project those outwards onto other people. We can't, for whatever reason, can't attach them to ourselves. We don't even see it in ourselves. Oh yeah, no, that's not me. And we project them onto other people around us, other mothers. And those ones, so the things that you can't claim in yourself, you project outwards onto others, they're light shadows. And those light shadows are, you see them in other people, you see them in other mothers because they're in you and they're longing for greater expression. So you're going to see them more clearly being projected all around you. You can even see them in that sort of, like Kay said, when you see it several times around you, my God, everyone's so much more playful than me, or all these mothers are so much more patient, or so much more energetic, or whatever the word is that's your thing. It's really a sign from inside you. It's one of your core values as a mother, the way that you long to express your soul value as a mother, being projected outwards so that you can more easily see it around you and express it more from within.
And I can imagine sometimes people are like, well, if I'm thinking it's not me and I'm just seeing it in other people, isn't that like an indication that I'm not being good enough, or look, I don't have it within me, or anything, or all those stories? But the reason we're bringing this up to you is because the way that you think and the way that you use your words and the way that you see yourself and the way you show up in the world matters a lot in how you parent and how you show up. And if you continually say that that's not you, and it is in other people but it's not you, you are making it harder for it to be you. And so yeah, maybe sometimes at the beginning you could say this involves a bit of imagination and a bit of like saying it like you mean it, faking it till you're making it, like all those things. But what it does is it shifts your energy and it brings you into alignment with these things that you want to be more of. It's a really powerful practice. Yeah.
So the other thing too is we often say, so you see a light shadow in someone else. Hello, everyone joining, by the way. If you say hello, we'll know who you are, because for some reason they're not showing names. They used to show names and we could say hi, but they're not doing that now. So hi. So let's say, for example, playful, because playful's one that's a bit up for me at the moment. So there's a sense within you that longs to be more playful, and you see it in other mothers. Oh, she's playing with the child. Look how playful she is. She gets down on their level and she plays, blah, blah, blah. You see it and you're hearing yourself say, all these other people are more playful. You know straight away, rather than where we automatically first go is comparison, judgment, blame, guilt that we're not doing that, all that sort of stuff. That's often that first port of call. That actually doesn't serve you or help you, honey. So try to let go of that one. Hey, Amber! Thank you. I love knowing that I'm talking to someone who's got a name. I mean, you've all got names, but, you know, it's nice to know them. Okay, so you see them projected outwards everywhere. They're actually the expressions of you wanting to be claimed more, okay? Now, it would be really easy for me to say, I'm not being playful, or not playful enough. Enough is a really big word happening here. Not patient enough, not playful enough, you know. But if you really look over at your parenting overall, there will be moments, you may deem them not big enough or not frequent enough, but there will be moments where you're expressing that quality because it's something that's in you already and you are yearning for it. There will be, you'll imagine all these scenarios where that could happen. You'll be setting yourself up for that. There'll be tiny glimmers of it where you see yourself being playful. You might only be playful for 10 seconds, but you're like, yeah, I'm playful.
Yeah, and it's like an invocation of that energy in your body too, because the more you speak it out, as in like, oh, everybody else is that, but not me, energetically you are pushing it out into the world and not claiming it yourself. So by practicing claiming it, it's an invocation of bringing that energy into how you like you could even practice saying I am playful in a playful way. Practice saying I'm a playful mother in a playful way. That begins to create it. Yeah.
Be playful with yourself. That's another really good one. Be patient with yourself. Be compassionate with yourself. You can always turn it back on yourself. It makes a whole new spin when you look at light shadows this way. I remember learning about light shadows many years ago, and not in the context of parenting, but more in the context of women that we admire around us. And instead of getting insecure and judgy or jealous or whatever it was, the teacher at the time was saying, no, these are just signposts for you, giving you clarity on what is inside you right now, wanting more blooming, growing more. It's already there. These are the parts of you that are rising for greater expression. And at the moment, you're seeing them outside of yourself, but they're actually within you already. So right now in this moment, have a think about something it is that you're comparing yourself with other mothers to, or that you see in other mothers and you're kind of guilting on yourself that you don't do it, or you don't do it enough. I've actually never met a mother who doesn't do that. Have you?
Oh,
no,
I have not. And even really subtly.
Yeah.
And even with people who we're really, really close with.
Yeah. And
who we respect deeply.
Yeah, I was going to say, it could be someone that you admire. So one of the things when my eldest was a baby, so I was kind of new to the mothering gig there, I had a friend who had children slightly older, so she had already been a parent for 2 or 3 years by that stage. And I really, really, really admired the way she parented. She was kind of almost like a mentor to me, you know. I was like, oh my God, she's doing all these great things and her kids are amazing and she's amazing with them. And I was projecting all my light shadows out onto her. But in that first year of parenting for me, when I got completely overwhelmed or I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing, I would just say to myself, you know, oh, what would Sam do right now? Like, well, how would she cope with it? How would she go? And it allowed me to, I didn't know that I was doing this at the time, but it allowed me to claim my light shadows, the ones that I projected onto her, and bring them into the moment. So that's actually another really powerful thing. Look at who it is that you really admire as a mother, because all your light shadows, the things that are within you that are representative of how your soul longs to parent your child, they're there as well in who you respect and who you admire and who you wish you showed up like as a mother. Yeah?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so right now in this moment, think. Just have a quick think over the mothers that you admire, that you wish you had more of. What is the trait that you're always saying you wish you had more of at the moment? What are some ones that we know of that come up a lot?
Patient,
productive,
natural.
Natural. What does that even mean? I hear that all the time. People have said that to me on occasions. Oh, you're such a natural mother. I'm like, what the hell is a natural mother? But natural. That's one that comes up. Yeah. Natural. Playful. Conscious. Gentle. Compassionate. Yeah. Which are the ones that you might actually recognize them when we're saying them because there's a sinking feeling in you like, oh, yeah, God, yeah, I'm so not that.
And you can recognise other mothers who you are envious of or really admire, who you on the outside judge as being way more that.
You could even be slightly intimidated by them. Yeah. So there's a few ways to go about that. The first one is know that that is not a sign to belittle yourself. What you're actually seeing here is an essence within you that already exists and that is now longing to grow, expand, and have more expression in the world. You would not be yearning for this quality, you would not be seeing it all around you if you didn't actually have it within you.
And you're not in any way taking away from the amazingness of this other mother.
No.
You're sharing it with her rather than just giving it to her, just projecting it on her.
Yeah. So you can identify the same qualities in many people. And mothers have a lot of universal qualities that they're all striving for, and we just listed a heap of them. So lots of mothers will be wanting this and expressing this in different forms. So that first step, know that this is not something that you can't obtain. This is not any reason to feel blame or failure or anything like that. This is an expression within you that wants to come forwards more, to bring you into more fullness and alignment with your soul vision for how you want to show up as a mother. Then the second piece is there will be moments, tiny moments, might be the tiniest of moments, but where you've expressed that quality before. So just remind yourself that there are small moments, they may be tiny, but they're there where you have had that quality. It's not like you've never, ever, ever been a patient mother. I mean, every mother's had to be patient at some point, no matter how impatient you think you are. You've been patient, pretty much guaranteed. Playful, might have been 10 seconds, but you were playful at some point. It's there, and remind yourself that it's there. It's just asking for more, okay? And then the last piece here is to start to explore claiming it for yourself. And when we do this with women, it's amazing how hard that is to do.
But it's really, really powerful to practice that out loud.
Yeah, out loud. Kaya makes all our clients do this, and they always struggle with it. We actually have to coach them through the wording because they deflect it all the time.
And not just the wording. It's like I might hear someone say, first we'd get someone to share what they see in someone else. Like, in her I see so much radiance and power and patience and beauty, and they're like fully in it, and then we're like, so now claim it yourself, and they're like, I'm patient. I'm radiant.
I'm radiant
I'm
too.
beautiful, I guess.
Yeah.
But you have to practice saying it with the same fullness.
Yeah. Okay. So, the easiest way. Good morning, Eve.
Hello,
Yay. Mwah. Oh, comments today. I love that. Amber. Okay. Amber, I want to read your comment in 1 second, honey. Because we're just going to finish up this teaching piece. So, yeah, the easiest way to do this process is see it in another woman, another mother. That's why it's a light shadow, because you've projected it outwards. And you'll see it in them, and you'll be able to express that pretty passionately. Oh, she's so playful. Like, that just happens naturally. Take that energy. Claim it backwards. No, this is in me. I'm seeing it because it's in me. And so I am playful. Yeah? You need to claim it with the same energy. And we get that it can be tough and you'll feel kind of weird doing it to start. But give it a go because those qualities are absolutely in you. And by claiming them out loud, there is a lot of power that sends your subconscious, that sends your body. That just really will bring you into greater alignment with it.
And continue to do it. It's a practice. It's not something you just do once. You can keep claiming it like every day, like an affirmation to yourself.
Absolutely. Okay, Amber, honey. I have 2 girls that are 12 and 13. I have been struggling because they don't seem interested in hanging out or playing with me anymore. It makes me super sad because I used to be their favourite person. Can you expand comments? Oh, I think that might be the end of it. I hear that, honey. We've actually also both got girls who are 12, 13.
Yeah, I have a 13-year-old daughter.
Their connection needs are different than they were when they were little. My daughter will still seek out connection at least once a day. Yeah, I would say at least once a day. But it does look really different. And so that's a time in that preteen age where they are just starting to claim a bit more independence and pull away a little bit more. You know, it depends on their personality, but that could just be where they're naturally going. And their interests radically change. So if I want to connect with my daughter now, the way that we're connecting, the things that she's passionate about are very different. And I have to meet her in a world that is different to what it was when she was 5 or 6, for sure. Yeah. I need to meet her in her world way more because she's got some pretty defined ideas of what she loves to do now, what she doesn't do, and when she wants to interact with me. So that has kind of changed a little bit on how we connect. What would you say about your spy?
I would say that for me, there's a bit of, or 2 things. One, like letting go a little and trusting in her journey that she can have more space from me, and then continually coming back, but from a space of I want to connect with you on your terms. Like I want you to lead our connection, and from that place, and also like in that like kind of being myself and bringing myself in that too. Like continually, there's this thing I often say to her: "Have I ever told you lately that I love you?" And she kind of looks at me like, "Mum, you're so daggy." But yes, you have.
My kids rather
but I just want you to always know that.
Yeah. They're like, yes.
And then she creates the connection rituals. For my daughter at the moment, it's at night time when she's going to sleep. She actually wants me to give her a foot massage, which is beautiful. So like I really treasure that because that's something she asked for. It's not something I said, we need to connect, I want you to do this with me. I kind of followed her lead.
Yeah, I would say Maddie's the same. She'll come to me out of the blue at obscure times, often in the night, and want to connect and do something, or ask me to come and watch a new show with her that she loves. You know, so at that age, Amber, they will have some pretty defined ideas on how they want to connect, and if you can lean into that and jump on them leading the connection ritual rather than you, which is a bit of a mindset shift because often we lead them when they're younger, but they will have their own connection stuff now, how they want to connect, won't they?
Yeah, let us know if that's helpful, and we could totally explore that even further in another video if you want.
Yeah. We've got like 6 people on at the moment. Hello, say hello.
Oh, thank you for sharing it, Eve.
Aww, thank you. I was going to say, yeah, so while you're all on here, if you have questions, you can even just private message the Facebook page if you don't want to post them underneath. But we are dedicating a lot of time on live in the next couple of weeks, like a lot. We just blocked it all into the calendar the other day. So if you've got questions and you've got topics that you'd like us to chat about or perspectives or anything you want to bring to the table, go for it, because then we will totally show up. In fact, tomorrow's live is in answer to a question we got. Is it tomorrow?
Yes.
Tomorrow.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, so that one's going to be cool too. So we're kind of at the end. Oh, good. I'm glad that was helpful, Amber. Yay. I know, we got to always growing, always changing with our children, and sometimes that can be a hard journey to wrap our heads around.
Yeah, and practice, Amber, because the topic of this video is light shadows, claiming. Like if there's anything that we've shared that you're inspired by, that you're like, oh, that's how I want to be, practice claiming that. Claim that in your parenting, in how you show up with your daughters.
So now we've done dark shadow and light shadow. Dark shadow is another really juicy topic, and we talked about it last video, so you can go to our page and find it on the timeline. Highly recommend that. This is about taking back and reclaiming all the pieces of yourself that you've disowned. You either disown them because you're embarrassed and shameful around them and you squash them down. No one can ever see this side of me. Yeah? Or we project them out onto others because they're so bright and amazing, and the things that we long for so much but feel like isn't really us. So either way, those shadows, reclaiming them brings you back to your wholeness. Your wholeness.
Yes. Your power, your wholeness, your radiance.
It's in your wholeness that you will really rise as the mother that's actually within you. She'll naturally rise. That soul vision for how you want to be as a mother, she is within you. And you'll see her sometimes reflected outside you all the time, often because you're projecting her, but she's within you. And when you claim more and more wholeness, all the bits of yourself that you can, and bring them back and integrate them, she naturally has the space to just rise within. And you'll feel more and more and more every day that you're showing up in a way that feels like the right mother to you. And it is a personal thing to you. So understand that too. Every mother's soul vision is unique. We share lots of the same qualities, but your vision itself, your personal expression as a mother is personal and unique to you.
Yeah, we want you to claim it, like live it fully. It's
absolutely
a big part of like really
it's where your power
powerful
is.
parenting is claiming yourself, because you're amazing.
And on that topic, reclaiming yourself in motherhood, we have a workshop coming up. It's actually on the 8th of April, and we're going to put the link underneath to it because it's a free workshop. Can I say free, or does that mean no one will see this video now? Because I used the...
Oh, I think it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. It is a gifted workshop, and it's a full workshop. Like, we have given this workshop in small private circles and had amazing feedback and went, right, this is where we need to share this with our community then. We've done it three or four times now. Yeah. And the women have always said this was amazing, this was so powerful. We're going to do that exact workshop on the 8th of April, online this time. And you can come and be anywhere in the world and come and do this workshop with us. And it will be an amazing experience. We really, really want to give this. So if you're here now and you're liking any of the things that we're talking about, then you're going to love this workshop for sure. The official title is called Reclaiming Yourself in Motherhood and Parenting from Your Own Truth. And we're going to go through heaps. There's teaching in it, but there's also a lot of live experiential guided process that we're taking you through. You're going to come away with several tools and mindset shifts, things that you can take out of this workshop and use over and over and over again.
And in your specific situation.
That's the other piece. We're going to ask you to bring to the workshop any issue around motherhood that you are feeling stuck in or confused in or don't, thanks for all the hearts, or not sure where you want to go or are frustrated or whatever it is, And we will take the whole workshop, you'll personalize it. As we go through the guided experience, it'll all be around you reclaiming yourself and your wholeness and coming back to your own personal truth. Get that clarity going and then move forwards from there. We're going to do all of that in the workshop. So it's going to be totally personal for you. Really excited about it. We would love to see you there. You do have to register for it because we created a beautiful workbook that goes with it and all the details and stuff. And the way that we get that to you is when you register. So we're going to put you could do that now. Do you know the link? We'll put okay, we'll put it after we're finished now. Oh, thank you for your beautiful words, lovely ladies from the US. Yay! Hey, Brandy.
Beautiful. Thank you, Brandy. And for you, it will actually be the 7th of April. Because we're in Australia. That's
right. So we set it at a time. We've worked over the years. We've worked internationally for so long now that we've finally got the time zones all worked out. So it's Saturday morning for us, which will make it Friday afternoon for you. And I think in Europe it's
Friday night.
Evening. Yeah. But we tried to work that so that no one was at a crazy time. Okay, I think that we've got 8 people here. So if anyone wants to say hello or comment or share anything, you're so welcome to. Otherwise, we're out of content today. This was going to be our short live. I don't think it's probably that short now.
We're trying to do some a bit shorter.
We are trying. We get that it's not always easy to stick around and see a whole video. We're trying to be short.
Thank you so much, Amber. You're pretty sweet too.
Yay. Yeah, we are really excited about the workshop. Is there anything else we want to share about the workshop?
I just would love you to come.
Yeah,
so I'll post the
link,
and maybe I can even tag the people who I'll see.
We don't actually know who's here. If you want to be tagged in that, or you want to know about it, just put put a comment under this, because then we get a name. Otherwise, we're not showing names anymore, which I hate. I used to love saying hello to everyone. Why do they not show us who was here? Anyway,
maybe people got a bit freaked out by that.
I don't know. So some of our lives coming up, we've got more teaching ones. We've got rituals that we're going to do, interactive guided processes, which are really fun. Historically, those have been really powerful, and we love to do some of them. We're going to do one on the full moon.
Yes, we are.
Which is coming up, so we're super excited about that. But I think that's about it. The workshop's going to be live, so we can't see you, just you can see us. So you can see us and you can interact with us.
Just like this.
Type comments. But it is going to be live, so you get to interact and be with us, and we want a community feel. So we're pretty excited about that, aren't we?
Absolutely. I think we should leave before we just make it as long as all the rest of them.
Okay. I know, I hate doing that because there's people here. I'm like, oh, you're listening. What do you want us to say? But we're done. We're done. We've got nothing else to say. So you can come hang out tomorrow with us. Is it the same time? It's around here.
I think it's a little bit later tomorrow. I'll have a look at our calendar. We'll post about it.
Yeah. But we've got another one tomorrow morning, which is a super juicy topic. We've got the most amazing question that we want to bring to alive. It deserves a whole topic, not just like a quick answer. So
about being vulnerable with your emotions, with your children.
With your children, and how do you do that? And how do you not infect them with your own baggage and crap? That was sort of the gist of the question, and we're going to explore all of that tomorrow. So come check us out. Okay.
All right.
Hey, Eve. Well, lovely to see you. Bye, yes. Amber. Everyone have an awesome evening or morning or whatever it is for you. Bye-bye.
See ya.